Hi, it's Miranda with Recipe.com, and today we are in the kitchen making some pizza dough. Now this versatile recipe works great for pizza, calzones, or stromboli. So let's get started. I have our ingredients all laid out here. 1 pound or 3.5 cups of unbleached bread flour, or more is needed. Then we have 2 teaspoons here of honey. You could also use sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of table salt, 1.25 teaspoons of instant yeast, and then we have 1.5 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, or more as needed. So we are going to start by combining all of our ingredients over here in this bowl, and I've got a hand mixer here. You could also use, just like an electric mixer, but it'll definitely help you out. And let's add in our honey. Now you may have noticed that I have this water over here as well. This is gonna come in a little bit later. I have 1.5 cups plus 2 tablespoons of cold water. It's gotta be 60 to 65 degrees. So I've put in some ice cubes that are now melting because we wanna make sure it's cold. That's really important. Okay, so I'm just gonna kinda mix this together. And now we are going to add in the water. So you'll notice that I'm using this special little attachment, or if you have a big electric mixer, you may have like a paddle attachment, but you don't want to just use the regular, old little like whiskey attachment for this when you're making the dough. So we're going to put this on medium, and we are going to add in the water and then mix. Just keep on keeping on. And when you're working with the dough, so see at the bottom, like how my flour has settled. So the bottom's nice and floured, but the top's kind of sticky. So it's nice to just kind of fold it over to absorb that flour. Perfect. And we're looking pretty good here. I don't want to over mix it. There's definitely such a thing. And we don't want to do that. So we have a nice ball here. So we are going to let this sit now uncovered for about 5 minutes, and then we'll come right back. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. We've let our dough rest. It's very tired. It has a lot of work to do. And now we are going to start kneading the dough. And you will need, lots of food puns today, some extra flour and some extra water as needed to knead. And also, I'm gonna do this by hand because I just think it's so fun. Does anyone else remember the Curious George book where he was like tossing the dough? Do you remember that? I do, and so ever since then I've been fascinated with making dough. So I'm gonna do it by hand today. And because of that, I'm going to lightly flour my work surface here. You could, if you have one of those like stand mixers, or you could do it with a hand mixer, but it just takes like 2 to 3 minutes, and it's just such a fun thing to do for kids of all ages. Okay. So I'm gonna toss this over, and that's not what I want the final, product to look like. What we want it to be is like a nice ball of dough that's a little bit sticky, but more like a Post-it note. Like if we put our finger on, it would pull off like a Post-it note and just leave the tiniest layer of residue, not like this. So that means I need a little bit more flour. So we're just gonna go slowly, and I also have some cool water over there in case you do a little bit too much flour, then you need to add more water, etc., etc. So we are just going to keep doing that. A little more flour. And we are going to knead this for like 2 to 3 minutes. And again, if you notice that it's sticking to your hand too much, then that's no good. So I'm just going to knead, fold, and continue to do this for 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so I've got my great little, see how that's like a tiny bit sticky? Exactly what I was saying, but like it's not coming off on my finger. There's just a littlest bit. Perfect residue. So let's set this aside. Now, you want a bowl that's twice the size of the dough, and you want it to be oiled. So I've lightly oiled it. I've just, put some olive oil in here. We're gonna pop it in, and I'm just gonna toss it once to like coat it in the oil. Perfect, okay. Now we're going to put some plastic wrap over the top. This is our chilling process. And we are now, with the plastic wrap firmly in place, we're gonna pop this in the refrigerator for at least 8 hours. If you notice that the plastic bulges at all, You can simply release some of the carbon dioxide by just lifting up one of the edges, sort of like burping it. You're gonna burp your dough, and then you'll be all set, and then you're ready to go on and make some delicious pizza or calzone or stromboli. Just follow your regular recipe. But there you have it. It's so easy and so worth making your own pizza dough. Thanks for watching, and for more great recipes and savings, visit us at Recipe.com.